Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Chaos Creates. Thanks for joining me on my channel today. I'm here to share with you a layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and this is my third layout for this month, January 2023, and I'm going to be using the beautiful Floral Moon cut file. And this is the photo I'm pairing it with. I'm not sure which one to use yet, but there's that gorgeous cut file just cut out on white cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and use the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Daydream collection. I thought it was perfect for this photo. So I'm just checking out what background paper I can use, and I'm pulling out some florals. These are just fussy cut florals from one of the papers. And yeah, so I've got that photo. It had a fair bit of background in it, so I took my iPhone and just captured the two, so me and Seb in that photo, and so it's just got that white background there. So I'm just trying to work out what I'll do with it, and I keep coming back to this sort of grey blue paper. I did like this pink, but yeah, I really liked that sort of I don't know what colour you'd call it, but I thought it was beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and use this background, and all I'm going to do is just back the cut file, so back all these florals with some vellum. I'm going to stick some florals over the top. I know that sort of seems like a waste, but it's such a good way to sort of, enhance those gorgeous florals. It gives some dimension and texture to the background, and then you can bring out all those colors and those florals in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick down this floral cluster and use some vellum there. And yeah, so stick it down, and then I'll just fussy cut it with my scissors, and I don't show you all of that, but I've done both of those floral pieces. And now I'm going to go ahead, and I don't usually do this, but I'm going to cut out my photo because it had that white background. I'm kind of wanting to tuck the photo in and around the moon. So I'll show you how that comes along. But yeah, I wanted to just sort of cut around the silhouette of me and Seb. We'd fallen asleep on the couch one evening. I just started back at work, so he was super little. He was maybe 4 or 5 months old, so still super baby. And I'd gotten home, I'd given him a feed, and we just fell asleep on the couch. And Ray captured this beautiful, gorgeous moment. And so yeah, I just sort of wanted to stick this down, and I'm going to go ahead and cut around the photo here. So I'm sticking the cut file to the photo. Then I'm just going to trim it out just roughly along the edge there, and then cut off that white strip. And so that's going to sit there, but I will sort of, get some florals to kind of, sit around all of this. So I wanted to stick my cut file down. I'm not going to back the moon part of this. I'm just going to leave it plain. And I think that's why I really was drawn to this color in the background. So I'm just going to stick it down in a few different spots, just so that it doesn't move off the page, and I can, start to embellish. So, I'm loving how this is looking so far. So I pull out all these fussy cut florals, and I really like how that looks. And then I'm trying to work out, do I stick some around the edge of that photo, around the moon on the inside? And I do end up moving those, but I do like the florals sitting, next to Seb, where that straight line is, just to cover up a little bit of that straight line so it doesn't look so awkward. And so I'm going ahead and pulling out some clusters of florals here, sticking it over the top there. And I really like this floral, so that ends up making it, and it just really tucks into the back of Seb's head and gives it shape, and I really love that. So I'm just picking out lots of florals for this layout. I just thought it was a super sweet picture, and I just wanted to use lots of these gorgeous florals to enhance that. So I'm just checking out what I can make work, and then I do start to go through. I'm thinking about a title now, and I knew there was these beautiful scripty words, so I thought together would work, and that favorite there, that doesn't make it, but there's lots of sort of things. And then I find this dream, so I was like, dream together. That's really sweet. That works, and I find beautiful. And I'm going to use some butterflies as well around the page, and some hearts, because I thought that really worked within here. And I'm picking out one of these little houses. I thought because we were at home, I'd sort of try to get one of those houses into the layout just to add a little bit of something different. There's a lot of florals, and so I wanted some other imagery on there. And I'm just sort of tucking that floral there, and I thought I'd stick that down. I do sort of bend up the edges a little bit. I want to give it some dimension, and I really like that. It's sort of tucking right into his little ear there, and I'm just sticking down some of these florals because I don't want it to move too much. Again, just sticking down that photo because that was going to shift. Just tidying up these titles here. And then, yeah, again, just bending it up a little bit, just again, to give it a bit of dimension. But while I'm sticking all of that down, because I'm now going to go ahead and pop up the Dream Together title so that it gives it more dimension. And while I'm doing that, I will let you know that I've left a link below to this gorgeous Floral Moon cut file that you can find on the Confessions of a Paper Addict Etsy store. And I've also left a link below to the Facebook group. So make sure if you're not a member already, go ahead and join. Answer those simple questions to get access to the group, and you'll be able to share your gorgeous layouts. You'll get a lot of inspiration from the group. So go ahead and join that. So I am just, again, popping up this with some foam adhesive, some foam squares. Sorry, I didn't cut anything out of this video. This layout, I think I'd had it in my head for a while, so it actually came together pretty easily. So again, I haven't cut anything out of this video, so you're seeing it in its entirety. So I hope you enjoy it. And my goal for this year is to finish Seb's baby album. So this is another layout that's going to add to that gorgeous baby album. I'm doing a mixture of 12 by 12 layouts as well as Project Life. I've got a lot to finish, but it's coming along, and I have made some progress over the time, but just really focusing on that. So I've pulled out the sticky here that says, "Oh my stars." I thought that was really sweet. And then this one that I've put on the house there says "loved." Just seeing what other stickers I can make work. I do like this beautiful, so I'm going to go ahead and pop it up and sit it on top of those florals, and then scatter some gorgeous hearts around the page. I knew I wanted to use the hearts in combination with the butterflies, and I think I make it work here. I'm just going to stick them flat to the page with my wet adhesive. That is the Art Glitter Glue, and it's my favorite. So I'm just sticking those down. So sort of there's going to be 3 little clusters of hearts and then 3 little butterflies. And I'm just going to go ahead and sort of pack up my desk there a little bit, get some stuff sorted. And I do want to do a little bit of journaling here. I want to say something about, the fact that I'd been at work, I'd come home from work and fed Seb, and then, we'd had a little snooze together. So I put that there, and then I just wanted to add a little floral. So I'm just trying to find a little floral that I can make work, and that one will work well. And so now I've got a little bit of a diagonal look. I try and make one of these gorgeous hearts work, the material hearts, but I couldn't get it to work. Now I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to cover up my photo because I don't want to get any splatters on it, but I'm going to bring in some Liquitex acrylic ink in the titanium white and just splatter that all around the page. That sort of ties everything in together, I think. There is these little dots on the back of the background, but I wanted to bring more of those white elements in. And once I've done that, I'm going to come in with some this is the Nuvo crystal drops in bright gold, and sprinkle 3 of those around the 3 different clusters, and that'll be it for my layout. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.